Ohanyogozainah! My name is Hannah Rite. I'm your favorite Virtual Lavender Idol from Akibaland. And it has been a while since I last made a video that wasn't a stream or a music video, was it? Well, since I happen to be a lot of fellow Passion Knights' first time into VTuber culture, I wanted to make a video explaining the common terms used in VTuber culture so that you can understand the basics of how it works. I was inspired by Otome Kitten's Otome Game Fandom Glossary to make this. Please check out their glossary in the description. Thank you! Now, you don't need to memorize everything you hear in this video. More so, you can use this video as a reference if you need to pinpoint various words and terminology, especially since I may say those terms in some streams. This video is meant for less confusion in my or other VTuber streams. Because of my undying love for VTubers, I want to share this information with you guys. VTuber. A VTuber is short for the term Virtual YouTuber, coined by VTuber legend Kizuna Ai. A virtual YouTuber is an online video content creator who represents themselves as a character avatar instead of their real face. Usually, those content creators make content on YouTube, but can also make content on various sites like Twitch, Bilibili, and so on. I say make content and not stream because while most VTubers do stream, not all VTubers stream. Corpo. Corpo is short for corporation. In the VTubing sphere, it is referred to VTubing agencies that host a variety of VTubers. The term Corpo VTubers refer to VTubers who are affiliated with a VTubing agency. Some examples of VTubing agencies are Hololive, Nijisanji, VShojo, and even more niche ones like First Stage Production, Globy, and so on. Indie. Indie is short for independent. In the VTubing sphere, it refers to VTubers who are not affiliated with any agency. An example of independent VTubers is, well, me. I'm an independent VTuber. You're watching an indie VTuber right now. Debut. A debut is the VTuber's first stream. They use this stream to introduce as well as talk about themselves to the audience and usually lasts between a half an hour to an hour. Graduation. A graduation is a term that originated from the J-pop idol community, which refers to the act of a VTuber either leaving an agency or retiring their indie persona. Sometimes, but not all the time, the VTuber can buy the rights to their character and debut as an indie with that VTuber identity. But most of the time, the VTuber identity is left behind. This term is not to be confused with high school or college graduations. Collab. A collab is short for collaboration, and it is a type of VTuber stream where at least 2 or more VTubers are present in the same stream, interacting with each other. Similarly, an off collab, short for offline collaboration, and can also be referred to as off-kai, is where 2 or more VTubers meet up with each other in real life, instead of online like usual collabs. Model Mama or Model Papa. Model Mama refers to a VTuber's character designer, and Model Papa refers to the VTuber's model rigger. Anyone can be a VTuber Model Mama or Papa regardless of their gender identity. In some cases, usually for indies, the VTuber themselves is their own mama or papa. Akasupa. Akasupa is a term used for the red super chat, which is the highest tier of super chats that you can receive if you donate at least $100 US. Aka is the Japanese term for red, whereas supa is the way you pronounce super in Japanese. Zatsudan. A Zatsudan is essentially the VTuber equivalent of just chatting streams. So if you're familiar with the way other streamers are set up, this may sound familiar to you. The VTuber essentially talks about anything they want to, and even uses this as a way to interact with their fans. Otsu. Otsu, short for the Japanese word otsukare-sama, which translates to thank you for the hard work, is used in VTuber streams as a sort of farewell greeting when their stream is about to end. Many VTubers have a variation of Otsu, for example, Ohanyogozainah. Oshi. Oshi is a term that originated from the J-pop idol community, which is used by fans to refer to which VTubers are their favorites and who they support the most. You are able to have more than one Oshi, though your absolute #1 favorite VTuber is referred to as Kami Oshi. Traditionally, you cannot have more than one Kami Oshi. The term Hako Oshi is used to refer to being a fan of all VTubers in a certain gen or wave in a corpo, or sometimes even all the VTubers in a corpo itself. Oshi-sona. An Oshi-sona, or an Oshi-OC, is a term used to refer to personas or characters that are created to represent your love for your Oshi. Most Oshi-sonas are created based on the VTuber's fan mascot, but can also be humanoid if you desire. As long as they are created out of love for your Oshi, it counts as an Oshi-sona, and there are no real rules as how you must design or portray them. Oshi-sonas are usually commonplace in fandoms of male English-speaking VTubers. Fan name. A fan name is, well, what it says on the tin. A term that originated from the J-pop idol community, which refers to the name that is used to represent the fans of a certain VTuber. That way, instead of saying that you're a fan of Hannah Rite, you could just say that you're a Passion Knight. Most VTubers have their own fan names, and a lot of those fan names go hand in hand with a fan mark. A fan mark, or an Oshi mark, is an emoji or a combo of emojis ranging from 1 to 2, sometimes even 3, that is best used to represent the VTuber. Fans of a VTuber often display their fan mark in their Twitter name or bios, or even use their fan mark as a means to talk about them without saying their actual name to avoid getting perceived by them. Keep in mind that by putting a VTuber's fan mark in your name or bio, you are actively representing the VTuber's community as a whole. So please, for the sake of your Oshi, be nice to others and don't do anything stupid, regardless on how you feel about this person. Kaigai Nikki. A Kaigai Nikki, which translates to overseas bros in English, is a term used primarily by Japanese-speaking VTubers and their Japanese-speaking fan base to refer to their fans who live outside of Japan. The non-Japanese term for this is called JP Bros, used by non-Japanese-speaking VTubers and their fans to refer to their Japanese-speaking fans. Gachikoi. A gachikoi is a term that originated from the J-pop idol community, which refers to fans who are madly in love with a VTuber, as well as the state of being in love with one. While it can end up being an unhealthy obsession, it's not inherently one. It can be treated like a celebrity or a YouTuber crush. Gachikoi is seen as a masculine term in Japanese, and the feminine equivalent to that is ryako. Halu. Halu is short for the word halusinasi, which is the Indonesian word for hallucination. And it is the next level of gachikoi, where you start to have delusional or unreasonable beliefs regarding your favorite VTuber, such as being married or in a relationship with them. People who act halu are often replied to on social media with GWS or get well soon, often accompanied by a picture or emoji of a pill. Anti. An anti, or an anti-fan, when used in the VTuber community, refers to someone who is openly against a particular VTuber or VTuber agency or group. It's the equivalent to the mainstream term hater, and the hatred an anti can produce can range from mild things, such as simply disliking a VTuber or VTuber agency, to straight up harassment and doxing. Unicorn. A unicorn is a term specifically used in the Hololive community, but can be used in other VTuber communities that refers to fans who absolutely despise the idea of their usually female Oshi interacting with or even collabing with the opposite sex, usually scared that they would corrupt their Oshi and make them impure. It comes from the urban legend that unicorns are only able to carry virgins on their backs. While the unicorn term can also go hand in hand with the gachikoi term, not all gachikois are unicorns. Dramatuber. A dramatuber is usually a VTuber who specializes in drama regarding the VTuber community or various other communities, which, more often than not, is extremely biased on what news to cover, primarily right-wing leaning, doesn't discourage harassment from their fans, and very often uses sources of questionable credibility. I will not list off any examples of dramatubers, primarily because I don't want you guys to give them views. But if the thumbnail looks very clickbaity and or defamatory, for example this one, they are a dramatuber and should be avoided at all costs. VTweeter. A VTweeter refers to self-proclaimed VTubers who almost exclusively use social media sites such as Twitter, hence the name. They perpetually have their debut date as to be announced or to be decided, and they tend to post overly political or drama-baiting tweets, which, talking about your political views as a content creator is often looked down upon, as it can stir fights within your community. This is why I don't like talking about politics in my streams. Those are some of the many commonly used terms that are present in VTuber culture. There are many others like that, so if you were wondering what one means, and I did not talk about it in this video, please leave a comment, and I will most certainly answer it. If you are new to this channel, I also stream, and I hope you can check out my streams soon. With that out of the way, I will see you guys next time. Toodles!